The Greater Baton Rouge Industry Alliance is a trade association whose members are made up of 57 industrial and heavy industrial manufacturing companies located in 8 parishes around the Greater Baton Rouge area. Our purpose is to drive and develop new solutions to issues such as safety performance and workforce development.
It started off as a group of site managers from around the area that got together to pursue items of common interest to us, safety being first and foremost, and then also workforce development. Tonight we're here to honor the contractors and their safety performance in our plants.
We work together as not just a board of directors, but the entire membership to try to drive the safe performance of our companies and our contractors by learning from each other. Our number one focus is always on the safety of our employees, of our communities. So we work together. We have things that we can share every day around safety.
We are recognizing excellent safety performance of the contract companies who work in the plants.
The board has done a wonderful job of getting the membership to embrace the fact that they have the opportunity together to make this the safest industry that anyone can work at. If you look at the safety record of our industry, it is tremendous. And so that has come about through the close working of these companies and these contractor companies. Between the owner companies and the contractor companies, we sport a very good safety record, but we never rest until we're perfect.
We're honoring contractors in soft and hard crafts, and then also specialty contractors. Soft crafts are the ones that are like scaffold building, painters, things like that, and the hard crafts are the welders, pipe fitters, electricians, and then specialty are the other ones that don't really fit in either of those two.
Examples of safety excellence include a low injury rate. So many of the companies have gone thousands or millions of hours with no injuries. Other examples includes things like instituting a new buddy program or something innovative where the companies have broken through and improved behaviors that lead to zero incidents.
Safety is the first and foremost and most important thing we do. It's operating our plant safely is how we get our license to operate. The communities we operate in expect us to operate them safely, and we owe that duty to our communities. So that's why it's important. Contractors are working our sites. They're part of what we do. We have an emphasis this year on one team, that we're all in this together, that it's just as important that a plant employee that works for me goes home safely, as well as all the contractors that are on our site.
When you look at the award winners, they have put, like all the companies, so much effort into making sure that all of the systems are in place so that all of their employees go home safely every day. And if you look at some of the winners we've had and some of the companies, they do things like build scaffold, assemble pipe, work on equipment, clean the equipment, and they put processes, procedures together. They motivate their employees to make sure that everyone is watching out for each other. Tonight's theme, I think, is perfect. It comes from a saying that the site director in Louisiana operations for Dow has: one team, which means we all work together, we all watch out for each other, and make safety the top priority. So when I walk out in the field, I know that the person that's building the scaffold is watching out for me, just like I, as a maintenance director, I'm watching out for he or for she.
That's important because our communities expect the industries to be safe, and our companies and our employees expect to go home the same way that they went to work every day. They want to go home to their families safely every day.
We share best practices. We get together with technology exchanges where we have safety experts come in and discuss what they're doing in other places, things they've seen. We also get together and we've developed a hydroblasting standard. This was an area that we thought we needed a lot more work on. And so we've developed a standard now for all of hydroblasting contractors that they'll need to meet that standard by the end of this year. They won't be able to work in our plants.
The award winners are chosen by a very dedicated group of individuals from the GBRIA organization. We have wonderful staffs in all of our plants, very committed to safety. So they spend their time interviewing, going through the submissions, going through the nominations, and looking at the very detailed criteria to pick the award winners out. But everybody who's nominated is a winner. Everybody who is nominated means one of the owner companies thought enough of that contractor's safety performance to say they need to be nominated, they need to be considered. Everybody is a winner tonight.
This is a great event. I'm looking forward to it, and hope you have a good time.
My name is Connie Fabry. I'm the Executive Director of the Greater Baton Rouge Industry Alliance. Welcome to the 18th Annual Greater Baton Rouge Industry Alliance's Contractor Safety Excellence Awards Banquet. I would like to thank all of our attendees this evening for your dedication each day to making our workplaces safe. This evening is a tribute to all of you. Our theme for tonight is one team. A team is not just people who work at the same time in the same place. A real team is a group of different individuals who share a commitment to working together to achieve common goals. No one is equal in experience, talent, or education, but they are equal in one vitally important way: their commitment to the good of the organization. And just like in sports, in industry, it takes hard work, dedication, and achieving a certain level of discipline to keep your safety programs performing at the optimal level to accomplish the job flawlessly. And our safety efforts have shown in 2013 that building teamwork is central to developing an effective team. And so, when we go through our life in this industry, being safe, practicing safety, and achieving that one team culture, we occasionally get together and just have a little fun. Tonight, we're going to celebrate professionals coming together who work hard all year long, putting in those long, hard hours doing what they love doing. So congratulations, everyone. Let's sit back, relax, and enjoy this evening tonight. Tonight, we will start our program by introducing the GBRIA Board of Directors. John Pasillo, Operations Director of Mexichem Floor, is our chair, but was unable to be with us here tonight. Tom Ura, Senior Vice President and General Manager of BASF, is our Vice Chair. Tim Harris, Site Manager of Taminco, is our Secretary Treasurer. The other board members are Mike Albano, Louisiana Area Operations Maintenance Leader for the Dow Chemical Company. If you guys would wave where you are. Bubby Anderson, Vice President of Refinery Operations for Marathon Petroleum. Charles Davide, Plant Manager of the ExxonMobil Plastics Plant. Dave Foreman, Plant Manager for Occidental Chemical in Convent, Louisiana. Bob Ritchie, Plant Manager for Air Products in Geismar. Kelly Serio, Vice President and General Manager of Formosa Plastics. Ode Khoury, General Manager of Motiva Enterprises in Convent, and Keith Wachowski, Vice President and General Manager of Georgia Pacific Port Hudson Operations. I would also like to introduce the GBRIA staff. Sue Dodson, Administrative Assistant. Trey Rivette, Director of Safety and Workforce Development. Andrew Mongru, Public Affairs Coordinator, and Taylor Simon, Research Coordinator. And also tonight, we have some help from the Southeastern Louisiana University's Occupational Safety, Health, and Environment Program. And those folks you saw at registration are Patrick Stone, Cole Bass, and Ty Tran. And we'd like to thank all of them for doing a super job. Please give our Board of Directors a round of applause for their dedication to our industry. They spend a lot of hours participating in GBRIA and other volunteer organizations. Next, we have a few special guests that we'd like to introduce and recognize. Could you please stand as your organization is called? Al Vargas, President with the Associated Builders and Contractors. We also have some representatives from the Safety Council, Renee Barbier, Bill Dufresne, Diana Bro, and Allison Paz. Where are you guys? There we are. Thanks, Safety Council. And Dr. Lou Yuan, also from Southeastern Louisiana University's Occupational Safety, Health, and Environment Program. Dr. Lou. Thank y'all very much. And I believe we have Dr. Gerard Melanson with Baton Rouge Community College. Thanks for being here with us. So next, I would like to recognize the GBRIA member plant representatives that are here. The following companies who are also listed in your program nominated contractors for our Safety Excellence Awards this year. If you're a plant representative, please stand. From Air Products and Chemicals, Elan Refining, America's Styrenics, Axial Corporation, BASF, CF Industries, Criterion Catalysts, Deltec,
Dynamic Fuels, ExxonMobil Refinery and Chemical Complex, ExxonMobil Polyolefins, Plastics and Lube Plants, Formosa Plastics, Honeywell in Baton Rouge and Honeywell at the Geismar plant, Lion Copolymers Geismar plant, Marathon Petroleum, Mexichem Fluor, Mosaic Fertilizer, Motiva Enterprises, Nalco, Occidental Chemical in Convent and the Geismar site, PCS Nitrogen, Placid Refining, Rubicon, Shell Chemicals, Taminco Higher-Amines, Total Petrochemicals, and the Dow Chemical Company. That's a long list. We thank you all so much for putting in nominations for your contractors. I'd like to also thank our annual sponsors for their support. There are so many to thank. They're on the back of your program and on this slide, and I would like you to take a look at those. Lastly, I'd like to thank our event sponsors that have helped step forward in addition to our annual sponsors to help make this evening possible. This year's Safe for Life sponsors are BASF, Motiva, Jacobs, Performance Contractors, Alliance Safety Council, CB&I, Triad Electric and Controls, Brand Energy Solutions, Cajun Industries, the Brock Group, Veolia Environmental Services, and Marathon Petroleum. Thank you so much. And this year's SAFE team sponsors are Shell Chemical, Dow Chemical, ISC, Turner Industries, Excel, Wilbros, James Industrial Constructors, Pala Interstate, SGS Petroleum Services, Global Industrial Contractors, James Construction Group, and Bevel Tech Group. This year's SAFE player sponsors are Gulf Engineering, Midwest Cooling Tower, America Styrenics, Thorpe Sunbelt, Veolia Water, and Hydrochem. That's a long list. Also, thank you so much for sponsoring this event. We could not put this on without that help. Thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause. And now, Tom Ura, Senior Vice President and General Manager of BASF and GBRIA Board Member and Chair of our Safety, Health, and Security Committee, will provide opening remarks.
Thank you, Connie, and good evening. This year marks the 18th Annual Contractor Safety Excellence Awards. In 1996, a vision was born to encourage contractors to improve their safety performance, and I'd say together we've been very, very successful. GBRIA is dedicated to adding value to our industrial community by focusing on the efforts of safety performance and workforce development, and our committees are organized into 6 key tenets. These tenets are to achieve an injury and incident-free workplace, ensure access to a competitive and skilled company and contractor workforce, build support in the local community for retention and growth of our industries, facilitate operational excellence through networking and exchanges, maintain a vibrant and successful and involved membership, and finally provide stewardship to budget and maintain the highest level of financial integrity. Tonight is all about our first tenet, achieve an injury and incident-free workplace. The Contractor Safety Excellence Awards supports this tenet by recognizing the safety performance of individual companies to convey GBRIA's strong support of contractor safety performance and acknowledge that our contractors are an extension of our own workforce. We want to make GBRIA member workplaces injury-free, and we are counting on you to help us achieve this goal, and its success or its failure really does depend upon each one of us in the room tonight.
I would like to introduce our special guest for this evening that some of you have already had the pleasure of meeting. This person is a Louisiana legend and one of the greatest college baseball coaches of all time. This coach's unyielding desire to succeed has achieved him 5 national championships, 11 College World Series appearances, 7 SEC championships, and he has been named National Coach for the Year 5 times. During his 18-year coaching career at LSU, he compiled a career record of over 870 wins, was inducted into the College Baseball Hall of Fame in 2006, The Louisiana Sport